Hi, everyone. It's closing weekend at Santa Anita. Sunday is closing day. And by the way, Sunday is also mandatory payout in the pick six. But we're talking Saturday, and there are three stakes races on the Saturday card, two of them for juveniles. The first 2-year-old stakes of the season in Southern California, the Fasig-Tipton Debutante, which is race number 3, and the Fasig-Tipton Futurity, which is race number 11. We're going to take them in separate segments sandwiched around the grade 2 Santa Maria Stakes, which is race number 7. But first, we're talking about the debutante. 2-year-old fillies going 5 furlongs, and this race came up significantly stronger than the Futurity later on in the card, which is open to both genders and is led by a filly. And that would be Absolutely Zero, who was nominated to the debutante, elected to go in the Futurity because it's actually an easier spot. Okay, the debutante, 5 furlongs on the main track. Let's take a look at the field for the debutante. It's race number 3, and favoritism is likely to fall on number 5, Tom's Regret. She's the most accomplished in the field, no doubt about that, and we're going to talk about her in just a minute. But the reason this race is stronger than the Futurity is there are at least 2 others in this field who actually do have ability, one in particular. My third selection in the race is number 1, Easy Ferris, and we're going to see her debut in just a second. Second selection, and I went back and forth between Rousing Jewel and Tom's Regret, but ultimately Tom's Regret with 2 starts under her belt and Rousing Jewel with only 1, but it was a smasher, and we'll talk about her in just a minute. It looks like there are 3 potential win candidates, probably only 2, led by Tom's Regret, Rousing Jewel, and then, of course, Easy Ferris. Okay, let's first talk about Easy Ferris. She has a Kentucky pedigree, and yet she's a California bred. She's sired by American Pharoah out of an AP Indy mare. And Easy Ferris, well, in her career debut, she actually ran very well. Let's take a look at the career debut by Easy Ferris. And I don't think that the 62 Beyer speed figure really gives all the credit that she deserves. This was an impressive win by a 2-year-old filly who sat second, kicked away late. She was doing her best work at the wire. This was going 4.5 furlongs, and she hit the timer in 52.49, the second fastest 4.5 furlongs of the season at Santa Anita. And boy, the way that she finished going 4.5 furlongs suggests, at least to me, that she will have no problem at all with 5 furlongs on Saturday and even beyond when we get down to Del Mar this summer. So a good solid win by Easy Ferris. Now, she's down on the inside. She's probably going to eat dirt, and she's not as quick as the 2 other favorites in the race. But those 2 favorites have similar running styles, similar up-front running styles, and they could set it up for the come-from-behind rally of Easy Ferris. I respect Easy Ferris, but the 2 logical contenders are Northern California shipper Rousing Jewel and locally based Tom's Regret. Okay, let's talk about Rousing Jewel. Steve Specht trains this filly up at Golden Gate Fields, and she was very well meant in her career debut. It was at Golden Gate Fields on May 7th, and this filly had shown speed in morning workouts, and she showed speed in the afternoon. Let's take a look at the career debut of Rousing Jewel. She popped the gate, she made the lead, and she was gone. And the horse that's chasing her is a 2-year-old colt by the name of Passerando. Passerando gave Rousing Jewel a battle, but the filly just kept on running. And I bring up Passerando for 2 reasons. First of all, Rousing Jewel defeated a field that included colts and geldings. Secondly, the runner-up Passerando came back out of this runner-up finish and broke his maiden next time out by almost 5 lengths. So Passerando already validated the form of Rousing Jewel. Rousing Jewel beat a very good colt in that career debut. Rousing Jewel arrived at Santa Anita on Wednesday morning. She will be able to train over the Santa Anita racetrack on Thursday, Friday, and even a light training Saturday morning, perhaps. And the concerns that Specht has, her trainer, is that her form and her training is based on her performances on Tapeta synthetic surface at Golden Gate Fields. He doesn't think it's going to be an issue moving to dirt, nor do I. She's bred for dirt. She's by Rousing Sermon out of a distorted humor mare. She shouldn't have any problem at all with the footing, and she is quick. But so is the likely favorite, Tom's Regret. In fact, Tom's Regret is among the most accomplished 2-year-olds in the country. If she wins on Saturday. She'll be the first 3-time winning juvenile in North America this year. And based on her first 2 starts, you have to respect the chances of Tom's Regret. We're going to take a look at her career debut. It was in the very first 2-year-old race of the spring meet. And Tom's Regret was hammered to 1-2 favoritism, and she ran to that betting support. She won by more than 11 lengths. Her final time, 52.15. This was the very first 4.5 furlong race of the meet. She won under wraps, and nobody has run faster. And there have been 6 others that have tried, 6 other 2-year-olds that have tried. Nobody ran faster than Tom's Regret. So that race was back in early April. Tom's Regret subsequently shipped to Churchill Downs and raced gate to wire over 9 colts and 2 fillies in the Kentucky Juvenile Stakes. So she's 2 for 2, and she's already been on the road. She beat a good field, a big field that included males, and then she returned home. She's already worked 3 times. This is a seasoned filly, even though she's only started twice, and she is drawn outside her main pace rival, that being Rousing Jewel. From a likely winner standpoint, you have to lean toward Tom's Regret because she started twice, she's proven over the surface, and she's drawn outside her main pace rival. If there happens to be a huge odds discrepancy between Rousing Jewel and Tom's Regret, I would have no problem at all backing my second preference, and that's the Northern California shipper, Rousing Jewel. She is very quick. I suspect that she might be quicker than Tom's Regret, and Rousing Jewel has a chance to go gate to wire. If the odds are similar, then look, it's all about Tom's Regret. She's the most likely winner of the Fasig-Tipton Debutante. It's race 3 on Saturday at Santa Anita.